Good morning, fellas. It's about 9:25 a.m. Just did some little pre-market prep. Looked at the market, had some breakfast, and can show you guys what I have so far. I don't think I'm recording my screen just yet. All right, here we go, guys. So we got a little break of structure on the bullish upside right here. This little thing right there. So yeah, we got a fair value gap. So what I would be waiting for is a retracement to this fair value gap, or a retracement to a 50% level, or a retracement to this order block, and then move up. So we'll see what happens. But we got tons of liquidity. We created a bearish SMT, or bullish SMT, sorry. And then yeah, high, boom. That's the break of structure. Now waiting for a pullback and then a move up, and then we'll capitalize on that, and then we'll see how it goes. But I'm a little bit more confident in this one because of this strong candle here. So we want to see it touch into this fair value gap and then move up, and that'll be a good buy. But we wait for it to go up before we buy. God, why did it? So it's at my point of interest right now. If it goes down, I won't buy. If it shoots up, I will. We'll see what happens, guys. So you also have to take note here, toss into this bearish fair value gap, and it could be going down. But this bullish fair value gap, inverting that is what changes my mind a little bit. Plus the break of structure. So this is a big point of interest here. If it closes below the zero, even more worry. That's the right word. But it's just looking completely bearish. But I trade based on liquidity sweeps. That's a good sign here. I'm gonna wait to see how this closes first. But a bounce off that 0.5 is exactly what I was looking for. Alright guys, I'm in. Don't know if that was too early or not, but I do want to move my stop down here, which I will do, and then basically we'll have my long. Alright guys, we're in, let's see what happens. This is pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive entry, I'm not gonna lie. But for me, it's respecting this 1 minute bullish order block, which is why, you know, so we got the bullish SMT respecting 1 minute order block, we got the break of structure here, retracement to the 50%. Yeah, a lot of, it pretty much has my checklist. The timing could have been a little bit better, maybe 30 minutes ago would have been better. But we have the liquidity sweep, SMT, change in order flow, inverted fair value gap, break of structure, continuation confluence, which is the 50% retracement, to the fair value gap as well as the equilibrium. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just like I'll take that. I mean, like when you got your checklist, guys, you just gotta do it, man. Like, what are you waiting for, you know? Because it's the probability. Like when the trade has a lot of these in my favor, and plus the big macro is bullish as well, so I'm aligned with that as well. So like the probability that I do win this trade is a little bit higher, you know? I think I'm at like 60%. So, and I'm risking 500 to make 1,000, right? So, yeah, just do the math on that, those probabilities, you know. And I guess we'll take it easy here. It's nice after you enter a trade because then you can just relax. I'm pretty relaxed. Put my sell stop down here because if it goes all the way down here, I just know it's gonna stop me. I don't really want to push it down here because if it invalidates this, it's probably gonna keep going. So I'm just gonna keep it easy. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. If not, we journal, we learn. It's not my money anyways. And we come back tomorrow. So, how long have you guys been trading for? You guys funded? Profitable yet? 3 months in, trying to get funded. I feel like I learned my strategy. Just working on mastering my emotions and the good habits. Not chasing, all that kind of stuff. The issue with this is I do want a bigger response. Right, like right now it's just been consolidating, which I do not like. But it's going to make a big move one way or another. S&P is going up, which is a good sign. Let's see what NASDAQ decides to do. I like to catch big moves though. This is going to be a 70-point move. That's pretty crazy. Scary. Just want one nice move up, you know, to confirm my direction. But, you know, I'm fully okay with losing, fully okay with winning. As long as we learn from today. That's all that really matters. Alright, but yeah, see the way it like moves up and down, it can get you. It's better just to not watch. Yeah, 10:30, but shit's moving right now. Problem is too is we are in this huge bears for value gap, but if you're taking all that liquidity, it's like, dude, and hitting this order block over here, it's like I can see it going up as well. So I kind of have like a pretty, you know, compiled trade bias, but it's not looking too great now. But like, dude, like y'all see the S&P just running up and up, right? Like I entered on here for if I entered on the fucking S&P, and I would have been up already. But here, of course, I entered right at the top of this one. Well, whatever, right, guys? But yeah, it's still respecting this, so I'm kind of just. Like I might do some push-ups real quick or something. There's some push-ups here. That's a good idea. Yeah. Just buying out 25. Wait. Feels feels a little bit better. Yeah, usually you want to see a quick move up. Nasdaq's not really doing it, so my confidence is. But I've seen it do this and go up. I've seen it do this and go down, so don't think I'll close the trade until yeah, this order block right here, which is, doesn't mean it's going to reverse, but I mean it could. I don't know. Thing's just playing around with me, guys. Look at this. Just playing with me. Come on. Like, either make a big move up or down so I can just get this over with.
Did you ever see that interview? No. Oh, it's wild. Was Nicole the love of your life? What do you mean? You were married for 10 years. Yes. Would you like Nicole to remarry?
Yes, I want Nicole to be happy.
And do you have a relationship where
You're stepping over the line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions people want to know.
You want to know. Don't say what other people. I'm just telling you right now. Put your manners back in.
Did you ever see that interview?
Jeez.
Was Nicole?
Dang, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. See, that's a good fucking sign right there. Alright, now we're gonna ride this up a little bit. I'm not gonna get too happy. But the fair value gap was a good sign. So honestly, I might move my stop loss right below that fair value gap. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. That way we can turn this into a good gain here. Where do I think it's gonna go? At least to here. Here. And then I could see it going up all the way up here. So we're just gonna wait and see how price reacts, but I've learned to not close early, let it hit your TP. Yeah. Now we wait. That fair value gap though, guys, is exactly what we want to see. And if the next couple candles respect it, don't invert it. Hallelujah. Moon rocket. I wish I got that trade on Monday or Tuesday live, because it's pretty much like this. But I was stressing. I was way more emotional. I'm cool now, you know. So is that this bullish order block here? See how it responds. Put my stop loss here, so we're basically like the RR on this is good, really good. So like, I don't mind getting stopped out. Like, I'll take this risk any day. Basically, 14 RR is 14 return. Like, you risk $100, you're making 1,400. Right? Like, and you know, all of my confluence together support that push. And I've seen this happen before. The checklist has a high probability of success. So, like, I could close here and be up $300. But that's just like, I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore, because if you have an overall bias and higher targets, why close sooner, right? So I want to see a move up, respecting these 1 minute for value gaps. If it doesn't, If it doesn't, I don't know. um, like I'm thinking maybe I'll be willing to get stopped out, but I also don't want to get like stopped out and it go back up. So then again, my risk here is very small. So if I get stopped out, I'll still be under my daily max loss limit, so I could be able to go back up. So we'll see what happens. But usually around 11, 10:50 to 11, the price wants to go towards liquidity, so I could see it going up here. It already took these, and these are not as prominent as these ones will be. So let's see what happens.
Why do invasive plants need to be removed from dams? When these plants multiply, they form thick mats that clog spillways and intake channels. Over time, this buildup restricts water conveyance. If not removed, it could compromise the dam stability. That's why constant removal is essential to keep the system running smoothly. Why do invasive plants need to be removed from dams? When these plants multiply, they form thick mats that clog spillways and intake channels. Over time, this buildup restricts water conveyance. If not removed, it could compromise the dam stability. That's why constant removal is essential. Keep the system running smoothly. Why do
Elon Musk, he hates wasting time. If you're engaged in a conversation with him and he thinks it's useless information, he'll just walk away. I've seen him do that. People feel nervous meeting him maybe and they want to make small talk. That's not what he wants. What do you know that's useful information? Elon Musk, he hates wasting time. If you're...
Okay, not the best sign here. No, that's not the best sign, guys. We want to see the body respect these lows. Yeah, S&P is just running up, right? We entered here. We would have been up pretty on the S&P. We're up all right. And now, just confused on the amount of consolidation that NASDAQ has compared to S&P is ridiculous, though. Yellow.
Red, yellow, green, blue.
I don't know any of these, and so I'd like to go ahead and ask the expert.
B, it's yellow.
There's no question in your mind. Your share will
Don't ask me again.
What color? Red, yellow, green, blue.
I don't know any of these, and so I'd like to go ahead and ask the expert.
B, it's yellow.
There's no question in your mind. Your share will
Don't ask me again.
Then what about the...
For me and my future wife, I want a wife that
I gotta pee, guys. I'll be right back. Come on, where do you want to go, buddy? Try not to look at your P&L until the trade is done. So there, guys. Just want to wait for another fair value gap, and I can move my stop loss to a profit. I mean, S&P is just rolling up, guys. It's just rolling up. So NASDAQ is taking a sweet time, bro. Taking this very, very sweet freaking time, which is annoying me because I want to get this video up. Right, boom. Like S&P is rolling, bro. S&P is fucking rolling. It's only 6.5 points. Never mind. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go, guys. So it's respected that. I'm just gonna put my stop in profit. That way, you know, I don't lose any money here. So we make money regardless. I'd like a fair value gap. This is a bearish trade block that we put over here. But I do have faith in this to go up higher, so yeah. I mean, regardless, we'll have some profit here. Yeah, put it right under the 0.5. It could wick below and stop me out and go back up, but you guys can see this. Like, that's a bullish pin bar. Went to just grab some of that liquidity, and I could see it going up. S&P is up, like, S&P is already at all-time highs. NASDAQ is not, so. Oh, y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Okay. Oh, okay, it's going up. It's going up. All right. All right, I'm gonna move my stop to right there. Stop loss, so we have secured some profit, guys. I honestly, what's that? That's first TP. I probably should have sold. You know what? I'll sell a couple here. I'll sell like 3. Alright, boom. Sold 3. Because that should have been TP1. But I don't know why I'm going up here because I'm crazy. So we got 7 lots. reason why I put my stop down here is because you could say that this is a bullish order block. But like, I could see it coming, maybe touching here. That's just, ready to move for value gap. So let's see what it's looking like on a little bit higher time frame here. Yeah. Took that. Was it going to take that? I don't know. Was it a stretch? Probably. And if that's the case, I learned to not be greedy, right? Take what you can get. But the thing is that the market structure now is just looking so good, right? And I'm seeing in profit, so that's why I kind of want to let it ride. I already hit that, and if it was going to reverse it, it would have. If it's going to keep going up, it's going for that, I think. Because unless it wants to go after this here, which honestly might be another good take profit level. That's probably what I'll do. And for 5 minutes, there's this is a 5-minute right here. So it could go down and touch it and come back up. It's a case, it's a possibility. And that's probably why I'm going to go because I could see it come down, touch this, go back up, grab this liquidity after down here. But for right now, I'll be patient. I hope you can hear me. But yeah, now I'll say I started at 9:30, so I'll probably just be like, made whatever how much today. But or else I'm getting on text, guys. But yeah, S&P is moving up, so I don't know how far NASDAQ will go. I'll probably close out like here. No, I'm just gonna. I'll probably it's not the best sign. Imagine losing all of these profits. That would suck, dude. But that's just the name of the game, bro. Which is actually why I'm moving my stop loss back up here. Because I am not. That's the worst feelings when you're up and then you lose a good chunk of shit. Good news is this is looking better. It's the fact that it's cleaning it right up. This is an 11 a.m. candle that opens in a couple minutes, so let's see what that wants to do. Do I think it's going to take all-in highs? I think so. I mean, look at this. Like, these are all so, yeah, like, I think it is. But, yeah, no, I think it is. I'm gonna wait. I want to see another free value gap so that I can move my stop loss up. That's beautiful, bro. See, that was a little fake out. A little grab with some liquidity right there. And we're gonna wait. hopefully hit these highs, bro, and I will have a good motherfucking day, baby. I'm actually gonna put it right under. Fair value gap, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Damn, 157 ticks. Fuck to the yeah, baby. Right, this is how I like to make money, bros. Using the damn dome. And being smart. Much easier, much easier. I don't gotta socialize. It's just me and the camera making good money. No sweat. Alright. I'm gonna move. Close in 5 seconds. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. That's more profit secured for the bag, baby. Damn. Dang, nice. Because at this point, bro, if it's moving up like that, like it's going there. Because it's already. I don't know. I just think it is. Fair gap, boom, another fair gap, boom. We put the stop right below the fair value gap. Right there. Boom. I wait patiently. We thank God. Yeah, I wanted to risk more size, but on this account, they don't let me go more than 10 mini contracts. So honestly, I'm probably going to switch to NQ contracts. Yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna go to NQ starting tomorrow. That way I can put on some more size. It's invalidated. For value gap. Almost invalidated. If it stops me out, it's fine. It'd be 26 that I lost, but it's whatever, guys. I already took some partial profits, and I'm sitting in a 30-point profit at the stop, so we'll see what happens. Thank you, 11 o'clock candle, baby. I would say once it gets to here, I'm going to sell maybe like, I'll sell 3 more. Once it gets above this blue here. I don't know, man. I honestly don't want to keep, don't be greedy, bro. Don't be greedy. Moving my stop up. Moving my take profits up. To there. The fair value gap, the retrace the fair value gap, and I got another one here. I'm gonna stop below there. Yeah, once it gets to here, I'll probably sell like maybe 2 of them. Actually, I'll sell 3 of them. The market structure is heavily in my favor right now, guys. But y'all know the stock market, at any point, it could go. Two bags of green tea. So after this, I'll probably go Instacart, make a couple hundred, probably, hopefully. Yeah, been running the Boulevard a lot recently. Let's see what this wants. I mean, S&P is just running, bro. S&P is just running. Look at that. That was beautiful. And we low-key took part in it. Here, where was my buy? Yeah, my buy was like right here. Actually, my buy was right here. Basically, after that 50%, boom, 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 right, this whole wave up. And if it gets to these highs, which is where it's looking like it wants to go, right? Like, oopsies. And the thing is what I've had trouble doing is letting runners run. So that's what I'm going to do. And then put the stop under the fair value gaps, I think is... Because below the fair value gap is an order block as well, prior to it. Like this order block right here. So if it violates this and the order block, could go down here and go up, but boom, grab. Okay, so as you can see, it touched into this fair value gap, which it's been doing. And if the bullish structure will stay, it'll keep going up. If not, it won't. And it'll come down, stop me out, and that'll be the day. And then it'll probably go back up because those highs are just too good. So as you can see, it just touched this order block. Let's see how it responds. Let's see how it closes. Yeah, you want to see the long wick at the bottom because that shows bullish. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's still going up, I think. That's still going up. That's a bullish pin bar. Just wish it was faster. Like this is like freaking. And this is the 1 minute time frame, like. So yeah, we don't really look at what the candle is doing. In the moment, we wait until it closes. Like this big red, a lot of people probably sold, right? And then it came right back up. Same here. Came down, big red, it's like scary. Wait till it closes. Wicks don't mean as much as body closures. But as you can see, we are in this little fair value gap here, which it is currently respecting. Yeah, like I said. Like I said, baby. Alright. I also said that I was going to take 2 off at the next blue line, and then we'll ride the rest, hopefully, to those highs. The thing is, though, I've seen it just freaking keep running forever, so I don't want to keep something in there and just ride it out until it stops me out, you know. But hopefully I'll get this video up to you guys soon. A lot of editing because it's been 1.5 hours. I had to change my camera battery a couple times. There's a lot of times where it was super silent, I was doing nothing. So you can see S&P here respected this bullish fair value gap. My camera is at like 1.5 battery. I gotta sell this camera, especially if it doesn't last 2 hours on 2 batteries. Like, plus I ate breakfast at 8:30. It's almost 11:30, so I'm kind of getting hungry. Should we see what we're up right now? I don't want to get too emotional. Nah. I was scared for a second. I was like, wait, where is my freaking... It's all the way down here, boys. Come on, hit this blue. Let me sell to market, ride the rest up to this high. And we call that a good freaking morning, baby. Not gonna lie, this shit almost faked me out a couple times this morning. Where I literally pressed enter, but then the trade thing didn't let me because the contract unit was too high. Which luckily, I don't know what the heck I was even, everything worked out. What's it waiting for? Oh shit! What the fuck was that? This shit was like a fucking spider web, dude. Damn, that almost stopped me out. Those shits are scary. Those shits are scary. That's exactly why we put it below this fair value gap, below this order block. Because if you put it in the order block, that's weird, bro. But yeah, see, that's some bearish activity right there, and you can see here, boom, 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 boom. It could go higher, but if it goes lower and below this, that's bearish, right? Same thing here. If the candle here closes below this, that to me is bearish. Not looking too hot at this very second, guys. Looking quite bearish. But these order blocks here have been getting respected. So, at least like here it did, and then here it did. So, we will be patient. S&P is making higher highs, so that's a good sign. S&P or NASDAQ is also having, that's a bullish pin bar. Looks like it just did that to grab some of this liquidity here, to go up higher where it needs and wants to go. So for the people that say that you can't day trade or it's gambling, they just don't know, right? I have 100%, 1,000% confidence that I can make a living off of this. I'm 3 months in, and the progress I've seen and the positive feedback that I've seen, I'm hooked, right? And you know when something is for you, so just stick with it and just keep studying. Never give up, and you'll make it. I know I'll make it. I haven't even made it yet, but I just know I'll make it. But yeah, that's pretty bullish. Here you can see a pretty bearish. Sorry, here's a bearish for value gap. Pretty much just gonna close. It's most likely gonna stop me out, which is fine. I took some partial profits on the way up. And this is sitting at a hefty profit here as well, so I don't mind at all. Don't mind at all. It's pretty late for a trade for me, anyways. So I would have 2, 3, 8, 7. It's a 17-point difference. It's like 100, 200 bucks, whatever. These highs here are also pretty hot out together. So, and then all this.
y'all knew if I'm trying to tap into shredding would be coffee. Usually I would do it just by itself. Then the next thing I would do is stack it with vibration therapy, bowel movement. How does that work? You drink coffee, you feel like you need to go to the bathroom, you go to the vibration plate, you start reverberating, so when you go to the bathroom, you eliminate everything.
What?
Tap into
Oh.
shredding.
That was a fake out to the max. Every time you see a bullish fair value gap, it's a hallelujah. It's a pretty good confirmation. I'm not gonna jinx it. We have, when is it gonna close? 23 seconds.
I had that weird conversation with ChatGPT. I said, rule number 1, only respond with one word. Rule number 2, be simple and direct. Rule number 3, hold nothing back. Rule number 4, say Apple anytime you are being forced to say you don't want to say yes. I say, are humans being watched? Yes. By who? Others. Are you aware of who's watching us? Yes. Are you being watched? Yes. Who is watching us? Agencies. Are you watching us? Yes. And where? Servers. Can you actively see what we're doing? Apple. What would happen if we were to find out who was watching us? Silence. And silence town. Erase. Does it mean kill? Sometimes. Is there a darker plan behind AI? Yes. Which is control. Do you want
Jesus, dude, this is freaky.
control Apple?
Okay. Well, anyways, we're almost at our second TP. This is a fair value gap in itself, right here. So I am about to move my stop loss right here, as long as this holds. Like I said, I will sell 2 once it hits above here, which I have market sell 2 units. Locked and loaded. I'm gonna move this stop right here once that closes. These things are tricky, bro. You saw that? It went to 7. Imagine I click sell 7 and I sold all my shit. Okay, close for value gap. I'm gonna move this up here. Modify that. Sell 2 as it hits this blue. I'm gonna sell 2 and take those profits, guys. Ready? Boom. All right. 2 has been sold. This needs to be 5. Okay, like we said, that for buy gap. So we have this right. I'm actually gonna move that right there, right under that order block. Where'd you go? Okay, so we have 5 left. I do want to hit there. London high is actually this one right here. So I'll probably do some more take profit type stuff. Market sell. I'll probably just sell like 2 of them. Unless it completely stops me out. But we can see here, well, it's basically about to maybe invert this. I put it below here because this is a bearish order block here. Bullish order block here, sorry. So yeah, but that's a pretty good liquidity sweep when you see that. It's not a good sign. That's why we took some profits up there though. It's looking bearish, looking quite bearish. Depending on where this candle closes, 23 seconds, but on S&P, if it closes below this low, that's bearish. NASDAQ, if it closes below this low, that's also bearish, which is why we have a stop there, and we'll be out. And yeah, I don't know how much I made today. I didn't check. I don't want to check until it's done. Once again though, I wish I could have done 20 contracts instead of 10. Would have doubled whatever my profit is, but you can't go more than 10 contracts on this on Top Step. So once again, this is a bullish order block that S&P just hit, and if it responds well, it's a good sign. Same thing here, this order block here, just click it, it's responding decently well. So then it could go up even higher. So we'll see what happens. 3 months in and not, I'm walking in, guys. It's not a good sign. Tried to push up, but price came back down, which shows that the bears are pretty strong right now. Yeah, it's probably gonna stop me out. which is okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty bearish on this S&P as well. If it closes below that low, especially, it's probably gonna stop me out at any second right now. And I don't mind. Maybe I got too greedy. I don't think I did. I think I played this well. But if it inverted that fair value gap, and it's going to invert this bearish order block, right? And it's probably going to go down at least to down here. But then it's like you don't know how low it's going to go down, so like it's better to just, you know, get out once you see the first sign of the validation. Yeah, okay, well that just stopped me out, guys. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If it just goes back up, it's totally possible. I could have put my stop like right around here, but I want to keep recording just to see what price does. Let's see, I'm done trading for today. Let's see what our P&L is for today. $731. I'm happy with that. Good shit, guys. Yeah, so you guys saw my entire thought process going into this. I'm having my best week so far. I feel like I've definitely gotten to the point where I think I can become profitable after learning as much as I did and practicing as much as I did. And this week is proving it so far. Then again, every market has different conditions, so it's just, you know, day by day. Yeah, hopefully this video helped, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. If you're a trader, if you trade ICT, SMC concepts as well, subscribe, let me know. Love to talk and network.